All right, I'm here with Derek, and we have an absolutely beautiful lady slipper orchid. That QVC price is $49, 5 easy payments of $9.80. Shipping and handling is free. So right off the bat, Derek, I think this is so special because this is one of the easiest orchids to maintain. I think that's so special.
I think it's the only easy orchid to maintain.
I feel like this is a safe place that I can confess. Orchids sometimes come to me to die.
Yes.
It's like an elephant graveyard of orchids.
It is very true. I mean, people gift them.
Yeah, because they're beautiful.
They're typically also cheaper than a bouquet of roses and things. So, okay, order online, send somebody an orchid. Looks pretty for 2 weeks. Then it just perishes. Where here we've got really the only orchid that is easy to grow, because unlike all the other types of orchids where you got to have a special way to water it and a special growing medium and aerial roots, none of that. These grow in a typical pot with regular soil, and you water them like a regular plant. It's the easiest, and you have beautiful orchid flowers that are open forever. These flowers have already been open for 2 weeks. And there's no sign of them going away. They're in perfect condition. Look at this one. Look how dark and beautiful this is.
It's so
It's
lush.
almost like you're in the jungle of like Costa Rica or something.
They look like they're alive.
Right?
I mean, I know, you guys, I know they're alive, that it's a plant. I mean, it looks like it's gonna speak to you. It just really is such a beautiful flower. It's absolutely gorgeous. So these all ship out on May 13th. And tell me, like, how, when it arrives to your doorstep, how do you
This is what it looks like right out of the box.
That's a big plant that arrives.
Yep. And if you really think about it, I mean, okay, this, for one plant, you may look at the price and go, oh, wow, you know, that's actually, look these up online.
Yeah.
You're going to see double or triple. These are extremely rare. We have a very small amount. This is, if you want something that's super easy to care for, but actually beautiful in the house. I mean, how many houseplants actually flower? Not that many.
No, they're just green.
And so if you want something beautiful, unique, this is sort of what we consider our highest echelon or level of plants that we have with Roberta's. We had these monsteras earlier that sold out, and then we have our lady slipper orchids. These are sort of our luxury house plants that, you know, we don't have that many to go around. They're beautiful. They get their name lady slipper because if you see that bottom portion there, as the side view, it looks very much like a slipper.
Oh yeah.
And so traditionally, where these would be found in the wild, they're only getting indirect light. So you don't need to get special lighting or anything. Just put them in your house pretty much anywhere, as long as you're going to get some filtered light through a window. They come in different colors. They've got this beautiful mottling and green, like lime green. There's like a lot going on in this one flower, and that's why they're so unique. But even if you look at the foliage there, they've got that mottled look to it, which is very beautiful. It's not boring at all.
No.
And you can see there that sometimes they're purple, sometimes they're red or more green, and that's what makes these so fun. But again, this is really the first orchid that you can grow with having no orchid, because growing orchids is like a whole science in itself.
Yes, totally.
But this is not that. This is, you know, black thumb, no thumb, you can grow these.
I like that you included no thumb. So even if you're not someone who says, I have grown orchids before, I'm really successful, this is a great orchid for someone to bring home and have success with. Okay, Steph is here. What is this corner?
This is not, I haven't come up with it. I was trying to think. I'll come up with a reason, I'm not like a name for it. But you guys said, like, this is not a typical orchid. Most orchids, you have to go out and buy orchid bark and special soil mediums. This one doesn't take that. We actually sell potting mix on QVC.com now, Chelsea, which is great for everything we sell, but you can grow your orchids now in just traditional potting mix. So definitely consider picking up a bag of this. It's shipped free of charge to your doorstep. You don't have to get your car all dirty, and you can use it now for your really cool orchid.
That's what I love, because you had talked earlier about driving home from a big garden center, and like inevitably something turns over and it's all in your car, and like 6 months later you're like, why is there dirt in my car? Okay, Steph, I feel like your name is going to be like, did you know, from Steph. And it's going to be like a little section. You guys, all of this advice is free from the Wallines and from me. What I think is so special is you have this opportunity to bring home a really unique, lush, beautiful orchid that not only is beautiful to look at, but really easy to care for. And that's what makes it so unique and special, right?
It's very true. Now, I love getting those orchids delivered, you know, a special occasion. That's fun.
Yeah, don't stop sending Derek orchids.
Right, especially my wife loves them.
Yes.
But the fun thing about those is that they come in bloom and then they never bloom again, and then eventually they die.
Yeah.
These are long-lived. These are going to live years in your house.
Wow.
They bloom pretty much, you know, on and off throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
And when they're in bloom for a long time. You get more flowers as they get older. This one we put 3 in just off the bat, and look how many flowers we've got in here.
I mean, look
so
at that.
this is beautiful, and they get bigger and better every single year. So, you know, right out of the box, you get something that you want to look at.
Right.
Easy to take care of, indirect lighting, and you know, you do get the guide. So don't worry about trying to remember everything.
Yes, don't get out a pen and write this all down. Yes, you get that guide.
But they're honestly so easy. That's why we have these. We've never, in almost 28 years, QVC, we've literally never had an orchid because they were all too hard to grow. Yeah. And this is the first one that we thought, wow, literally anyone could grow these. Yeah. It could be your very first plant ever, and you'll figure this out. Super easy. It's unique. It's a true orchid, and that's what makes these so fun. But again, this is, so if you love plants, if you want something special, if you want that pop of life and have a unique look, this is for you. You know, we may never have another orchid than this, probably not, because nothing's going to be as easy as this one.
Well, I'm so glad that you told us that. There's fewer than 800 remaining now. This is that first orchid Roberta has brought for us because one of the things that you and your entire family feels passionately about is that you bring us flowers you can't find anywhere else, but are also easy to grow. And that's exactly what we're bringing today with this one-piece lady slipper orchid that QVC price is $49. 5 easy payments of $9.80. That's M95130. Give us a call now, 1-800-500-7590.